All right, we're looking at the KKCOBVR charging dock for Quest Pro. So let's see how this install goes. Now the stock Quest Pro, some people find comfortable, others don't. I feel like if I get it broken in a little bit, it feels better, but if you haven't worn it for a while, it can be quite uncomfortable. I have this soft pad up here, which does help things quite a bit. But the addition of this will not only give us an extra battery pack that we can use to charge, but it should give us a top strap, which may help in the long run. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's in the box. Sizable manual here. Okay, that gives us all the installation steps and explains the power displays and the other specifications. Probably the nicest manual I've seen on something like this. We have a backplate, interesting design. It's going to take the battery pack here that's swappable. We have the top strap, and we have this metal adapter that probably lets it plug into the top strap. And we also have the 10,000 milliamp hour battery, which is somewhat of a, I mean, this is hefty. This is definitely has some battery oomph to it. And the other nice thing is I find that the Quest Pro does set very heavy on the front of your forehead, so this may offset the weight in the back a little bit to make it a little more comfortable to wear. So the first step is to remove the rear pad, which we can do by holding the bottom of it and pulling up, and that allows it to pop off like so. And we're going to install the KKCOBVR version, and that should go in pretty much the same way. Just have to align the pins and push it in, and that seems to go right on there. And we can put it down through this little connector and plug it in. So next we're going to remove the front pad, and mine is attached via Velcro right now, the version I'm using. So what I have found is you do need to use a faceplate that has these tabs in order to use this. So for that reason, I'll be moving back to the stock faceplate, and this goes on just like this. The metal going over those tabs that will hold it in place and give you an adapter right there to put the top strap on. So we'll just line this up. That easy, and now we have a place for the top strap put on. You're going to put the pad face down. And then with the Velcro, when you put it on, I find it's easiest if you slip it under there and then push down so it goes over the top of that plastic, so you can get it on, just like that. And on the rear, looks like that might be a little too high. Let's go a little more like this, and the front probably as well. Tighten that up a little bit. And now we can adjust and see how it works. Before we get too far though, let's take a look and see how well this thing connects on. Wow, those magnets are pretty strong. So yeah, on and off, that easy with pogo pins. So if you wanted to swap these out, that's super quick. Very cool. Okay, so we've got the head strap installed. Looks great. And let's talk for a second about comfort here. Now, this does pull a lot of the weight off of the front of your forehead, which is great. If you're one of the people who kind of does the tilt-up thing, it doesn't, when you kind of have to clamp that to get your cranium pulled in on that, it doesn't help too much for comfort there because this is now like not taking as much. You could tighten that down, it may help a little, but when you're wearing it in kind of the more standard position, it does add a ton of comfort because a lot of the weight comes off of the front. It just feels a lot more solid with this on, more comfortable. And let's talk for a second about this. That is amazing. And what I would say is the best way to use this is to, you know, charge up your Quest Pro, because you really don't add any weight. This weighs a little bit, and I would say it still feels nicer, especially with this head strap, if you don't have the weight on the back. However, if you're doing a longer play session, you're getting low on battery, being able to grab this and toss it on and be able to wear it and charge your Quest as you are playing is a game changer. Just for it to be that easy, you wouldn't even have to come out of VR to put that on. You saw me put that on. So I think that's the way I'm going to use this is, you know, not always have the battery on, but then when I need it, and if it gets low or if I do a longer play session, drop this on. And the other thing too is once you put this on, you can charge off of the top here. So just as easy to charge here as it is to plug it in here, or drop it in the dock too. So yeah, I think the way to use this is to, you know, charge your Quest Pro normally, use it normally, but then when you get down to the point where, oh shoot, I'm gonna need some extra battery power, you just chuck this thing on here. It's super easy. The magnets are amazing. It's literally that easy, which the friction to use this is so minimal that really makes a difference. So I think that's the way to go about it, because the weight in the back it's noticeable when you're wearing it. It does make things feel a little bit heavier, and with the top strap, you know, you get that much more comfort. But when you put the weight on the back, it's not that big a deal, but I would prefer to use it with the battery off, and then when you need it, slap it on, and you've got 10,000 milliamp hours of power. So yeah, let's wrap it up. The KKCOBVR for Quest Pro. It is a much needed comfort add-on, while at the same time giving you extra battery that can be sorely needed. So I think this is definitely a winner and has earned its spot on my Quest Pro. So if you want a link to this, it's in the Amazon link below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.